Fam, what's going on, fam? This is Coach Big Tone, Mason Dixon.
And what up, fam? Coach Moody with you. How you feeling?
Fam, man. I just came out from the fridge. It was 16 degrees out there, fam. It's still cold.
Yeah, man.
Still cold, you know. I mean, I had ice coming down my road. I hope y'all neighborhoods are safe. I hope the streets are clear. I hope you guys, fam, is staying safe and staying warm because it ain't even getting above 20 this Tuesday at all.
I know, man. That weather had to make us postpone our showcase, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right, fam. I didn't get to see you on Monday.
Yeah, man. We had to set it down and postpone it to February 17th, baby.
Yeah, fam. So the inauguration day, man, we couldn't run our showcase, but we were preemptive, fam. We started seeing that the snow was falling, and in the area where the showcase was going to be, they already had accumulated 4 inches. So we knew that some of you guys were coming far to be part of this.
Yes.
And we didn't want you guys to sacrifice.
Yeah, we didn't want anybody to go out there and endanger themselves.
Look, we love you. We want to see y'all, but you know what? Your safety is always more important than us loving y'all up. So, fam, President's Day, February 17th. That's when we're going to do it. February 17th, we're going to do it. We're going to have this showcase, fam. And I hope as I speak that I'm finding you all in the best of health and that y'all all are having a great start to your week.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Carroll County Indoor Sports.
Carroll County Indoor Sports, baby.
So those of you who haven't registered, please pre-register. So pre-registration is $75, like we said, to pre-register. At the door, it's $100. You know what I mean?
So young guns, pre-register at MasonDixonSports.com. Y'all big guns, we want y'all to pre-register under recruitersports.com.
Now, fam, it's going to be exciting. Still the same format. We're going to start out, with the combine. We're going to have our do the combine agilities, then combines, and you're going to go through your fundamental periods. Then we're going to get to our one-on-ones for you youngins. It'll be perfect for you. The one-on-ones. Then in addition to that, depending on how the competition flows, we're going to have officials there for the one-on-ones.
That's right.
Coach Moody said the pinstripes will be out.
That's right. On them flags. Woo-hoo.
Pinstripes will be out for you.
Gotcha. Stop holding, youngin. Stop holding.
So come out here and do your thing.
Yes, sir.
We got a bunch of high schools that are going to be out there for you to perform in front of.
Yes,
both
sir.
Public and private.
Yes, sir.
So February 17th, President's Day, Carroll Indoor Sports Arena. All right. See you there at 9 a.m. We're going to get started. So registration is going to kick off a little bit earlier than that. But, around 8:30. But 9 a.m., we want to get started, get you guys flowing, get you in and out.
Yes, sir.
My high school boys.
The
big boys.
Big guns.
Look, our pre-registration starts for you at 11:30.
Big guns.
At 11:30, high school, we start for you. On the field at noon.
Man.
We got exciting for you. Hey, high school.
Hey, I heard you had something for them.
I always got something for them.
I heard you had this thing called timer.
Okay, yeah. We got electronic timer.
Woo!
And high school, it's accurate. I want you to know that electronic timer is accurate to 1/1000th of a second. I know because I went through it. I ran it 4 or 5.
Oh man, come
4 or
on,
5.
Man.
4 or 5.
4 or 5 days.
4 or 5.
45.
Bam.
4 to 5 days later.
Bam. Big
around.
Tone just clocked a 4 or 5.
4 or 5 hours.
Come out. I need y'all to come out and see if you can beat Big Tone's time of 4 or 5.
4 or 5 hours.
So, all right. So that's my legit time, fam. 4 or 5 and a 10. So I need y'all to come out and see if y'all can beat me.
4, 5, and 10.
Oh yeah. You think I ran a 40? Bro?
I ran
no
40.
40. I ain't running no 40. It was 10. I got me a glass of water after that.
I hear you, dog.
But yeah, so fam, look. First of all, colleges and we're videotaping, so your performance is going to be videotaped.
Yes.
They want to see electric time, not hand timer, because hand timer varies all the time. Electric timer, you start, it starts. You stop, it stops.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I-beam, laser beam. We want to. So don't come out and be disappointed now. Don't go thinking you run a 4.5 and it's a 4.8, because you know what? Laser don't lie.
Hey,
laser don't lie.
Hey, fam, just know if you run something you don't like, we'll scratch it.
That's right. You have the option of it not going on to any of the 700 college coaches that we speak to. When we say 700, we don't mean 700 coaches. Yes. We're talking about 700 different universities and colleges at every level,
right?
From Division III, Division II, FCS, BCS, to NAIA, JUCO, all of them.
Because they all been in play right now. They all in play.
That's right. With colleges shrinking their rosters,
they all in play.
With JUCO not losing eligibility by going to a JUCO now,
that's huge, baby. That's huge.
It's a different world. So, Carroll Indoor Sports Arena, February 17th, starting at noon. Pre-registration 11:30.
That's for the big guns.
Come perform. We're gonna have one-on-ones again.
Yes, sir. With the flags.
Oh yeah. Pinstripes are there, throwing it.
Yes, sir.
Making you better. That's what it's all about. We don't have to have officials, but having officials is gonna make you better and get you ready. And it's gonna make it more competitive. When the pinstripes are out there.
That's right. And the big men, come on out, man. We got you showing out too.
Oh yeah, because
you like the showcase.
It's only 7-on-7 without the bigs. It's football with my bigs.
That's right.
So let's come make it football.
Make sure the bigs are there, man. We need the bigs in the house.
Oh yeah. We got a big man challenge too.
College coaches need big men too.
they look. It ain't football, coach. If it ain't
football,
it's just 7-on-7 without the bigs.
You're right.
But you know what other sport, fam? We got 5 up going on.
5 up.
So 5 up, fam. Let me give you a little note about
5 up.
We're gonna do it both with the youth and the high school.
That's right.
So the plan is to divide based on positions that you play, being allocated to a team. That team will have one solid color, and you guys will be playing 5 up. So what is 5 up? Imagine 7-on-7.
7-on-7.
But with 3 down offensive linemen and 2 down defensive linemen. And you can run the ball once every series.
Run the ball.
So now you're keeping the linebackers honest.
That's right.
It's no more 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, sack. Because that's not even reasonable.
No.
Let me tell you, you give anybody 4 seconds, they win in a championship.
That's right.
Quarterback sit there with 4 seconds to throw the ball, they win in a championship. What this does, when we go to 5 up, defensive, D-line.
D-line,
get there. Get there. Quarterbacks can't just keep their eyes upfield. They got to have peripheral vision. They got to see what's bearing down on them and what's going away from them to throw the ball. Running backs, you can run the ball.
That's right.
All right. But you might have to stay there and help block now.
Hey, show your blocking skills.
I seen these defensive D line just blow by some of these offensive linemen.
You need max protection.
So running back, you can go off for a pass, you can help block, or you can run the ball. Quarterbacks, you can throw the ball or hand the ball off, but you cannot run the ball.
Ain't no scrambling.
Okay? No. You
got to stay in the tackle box, baby.
So the exciting thing about 5 up, is it keeps you honest. It develops your linebacking skills. It develops the O-line, D-line, running backs. Everybody gets a part in this game.
Quarterback.
Everybody gets a part in this game. So we're going to go with 5 up, and it's going to be officiated. We already got the officials lined up, and they already know the game because they've seen the game. They've been officiating the game for a while now, a couple of years. They've been officiating the 5 up game.
Yes, sir.
So it might be new to you, but it's old to them.
So,
all right.
So, Coach, you're telling me that I'm coming to the showcase and then I'm gonna be put on a 5-up team
during the showcase.
during the showcase. I'm gonna be put on a 5-up team. So after I show my abilities, you're gonna put me on a team according to my level of play. Is that what you're saying?
No, but by the position and level of play, everybody will be assigned a team.
Everybody gets on the team.
Everybody who's a participant will be assigned.
Okay.
You know, that's why
Okay.
there's different color shirts for the showcase.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'll be assigned to a team. Now, at the high school level, though, at the high school level, high schoolers,
Listen up.
you haven't heard this yet,
Listen up.
but let me tell you something. On March 2nd, there's going to be a high school all-star 5-up game.
What?
That's
What?
March
Oh my God.
2nd. There's going to be a high school all-star 5-up game.
He said a high school all-star 5-up game.
Now listen.
Oh my goodness.
That includes offensive linemen, defensive linemen, backers, DBs, receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs. It's the indoor version of the game of football, except it's low impact, low contact. You still got to bring it. So imagine O-line and D-line. You know how you guys go to camps? You'll be battling each other, but you'll be battling each other with no goal, no purpose except for beating each other. Here's the goal now. Get to the quarterback.
So coach.
Get to the quarterback.
Coach.
Get to the quarterback. Offense. O-line.
Uh-oh.
You got a goal now. You ain't just battling that D-line like you did in camp in one-on-ones. You're protecting that quarterback.
Okay.
You're protecting that.
Because he only gets the amount of time that you give him.
Right. You give him 20 seconds, he got 20 seconds. You get beaten 1 second, he got 1 second.
Okay.
But here's the other thing, O-line. Open up them holes for that running back on those run plays.
Hey.
Open up those holes.
Hey.
So coach.
You want to hit the hole. Hit that hole and get down the field.
So here's the advantage on quarterbacks. When throwing indoors, you can't make your passes like a punt. You know, you can't be throwing like them punt passes.
Darn.
No, you got to be able to throw on a rope.
Whoop.
Throw on a rope with accuracy. The game moves fast.
Whoop.
Receivers, separation quickly. Backers, you got to be able to read. Is it a run or is it a pass? Corners, is it a run or is it a pass? You know, it isn't just 7-on-7 where everyone just drops back. Okay, you got to be able to read it. You got to bring your game. So, how are we doing this? At the showcase on February 17th, high schoolers.
High schoolers only.
High schoolers, you are being evaluated for the March 2nd St. Patty's High School 5-up All-Star Game. We call it St. Patty's because it's close to St. Patty's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling St. Patty's.
Okay.
You know, so March 2nd is the high school All-Star Game.
High school All-Star game.
High school 5-up All-Star Game.
And where does it be at?
Huh? The game's going to be played at Coach. Where is the game being played?
It's going to be played at
Montgomery County, right?
Montgomery County Wheaton Sports Pavilion.
Oh, at the Wheaton Sports Pavilion.
I'm sorry, Wheaton Pavilion. The Wheaton Pavilion. I don't have it like that yet. Wheaton Pavilion.
But that's what we're playing at, March 2nd. So high school players, come out, show out, and make it to that all-star team. Be evaluated, and you'll hear from the coaches after that. But it's important because everything we do is being filmed. Where else would you be able to check this out? You're building your highlight right now. At the showcase, the President's Day showcase is being filmed. You're building your highlight right now.
Yeah.
You're building a winter highlight, not just in the gym hitting the iron, but you're showing real skills. You're showing real skills. And then you get to play in an all-star game.
An all-star game.
Indoor. Look. And most of these all-star games in the past have only been for high school seniors. We got an underclassman game and an upperclassman game.
And that's at the Wheaton Sports.
So if you're a rising 9th and 10th grader,
Wheaton Sports Pavilion.
you play in an underclassman game. If you're a rising junior, a rising senior, playing an upperclassman game. Look, we're doing this for you guys to get exposure, for you guys to get film, for you guys to get better, and for you guys to get ready for the camp season when it comes. We're just getting you guys ready. We got a whole lot of stuff for you guys.
So hold on. So this All-Star game, is the videos and stuff being sent to college coaches? Is that going to be?
Absolutely. What's going to happen is I'm hoping that these young men make their links. Okay. We got bios.
Okay.
So we call them dossiers. So your dossier is going to be sent out to various colleges.
Your dossier.
Your link is going to be sent out to various colleges.
So
your performance at the combine, if you elect, will be sent out to the colleges. Now, if you're not happy with your performance, we won't send it.
we'll scratch it.
We won't send it. We'll just send everything else great about you. But this is how you get recruited, fellas.
Yes.
The game has changed. I just got done speaking to a couple of college coaches today. The game has changed. They are strengthening their roster. A lot of them are going to the portal. Okay.
Wow.
So, what we got to do as high school coaches and high school players, because we're in this together, we got to figure out a way to get you to the next level. You got to stand out above the next guy. Because look, fam, you guys in the DMV, let me let you a secret. You know who you're competing with for a scholarship? You're competing with that guy in Illinois, Pennsylvania, California.
Not just Maryland?
No, North Carolina, Georgia.
Wow, not just the DMV.
West Virginia. No, Texas.
Wow. Nationwide.
Arizona.
Wow.
Montana.
Nationally, huh?
That's who you're competing with for a scholarship.
Wow.
That's who you're competing with for an offer. So we got to get you in the best situation to get that offer. And we got a lot of things planned for you high school guys. All right?
Sir,
a lot of things planned for you high school guys.
To help you get recruited.
Including college tours,
yes.
A combination of 7-on-7 tournaments and prospect camps.
Yes, sir.
You need both.
You need all that.
You need both. But we're putting all that together for you. But it starts for you February 17th at the showcase. From the showcase, come out, show out, and then get evaluated for the March 2nd high school all-star game, upperclassmen game, underclassmen game. All right? That's what we're gonna that's just some of the things we're doing for you at the high school level.
Yes.
At the youth level, we ain't forget about you. We got you covered. You the bread and butter. And those coaches at the youth level are your most important coaches you're ever gonna get.
That's right.
See. So remember them, treat them, listen to them. Remember, youth students, remember.
7U to 22.
You should have already, because it's January now. So you should have already taken the high school placement test. You should have already included 2 high schools that you wanted to go to. You should have already visited your public high school. You should have already had conversation with your public high school coach. You should have already been in conversation with at least 3 private high schools. Okay. You should have applied to those high schools, made sure you fill out the financial aid to those high schools, done the recommendations for those high schools, and you should be knocking down the best grade you can get and being an excellent student. If you've done that part, now just sit back and wait for the high schools to contact you. They may contact you for additional information. They may contact you for interviews. They may contact you to find out, further your interests. All right. But if you do your part, I promise you, they will do their part, including public school high schools. Okay. Because I'm never going to knock public high schools. They have a lot to offer too.
Yes, they do.
And they're handicapped. So my youth, get ready for that. My high school fam, which I got to understand as we were talking. So last we left off, we talked about the look.
Ooh.
The look.
The eye test?
Oh, yeah. T-shirt and shorts, coach.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about it. We're going to review again. Quarterback, Division I. They want you 6'2.25" minimum.
6'2.25".
They want a 4.7 40. 40 isn't as important, but they'd like at least a 4.7. They want you weighing right around 212 pounds. Division I. Now, if this ain't you, you need to reevaluate yourself and your goals. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Running backs.
Running backs.
At a running back, speed is important here. As a running back, you got to run at least a 4.6.
For what?
4.6
4.6.
in the 40-yard dash.
Woo,
That's
40
electric
yards.
timer.
That's 40 yards.
Electric timer.
Electric time.
4.6.
We're going to have it out there so you'll know where you at.
You want to be right around 5'10", all right, 5'10 and a half as a running back. That's what a Division I running back looks like. Now, I can tell you as a running back, that is the one position that height doesn't matter as much, okay? But girth does. How much you weigh does. So coming out of high school, they usually want that running back right around 185, 195 pounds minimum because girth matters. It depends on how tall you are, too.
Mm-hmm.
But a Division I running back is usually 205 pounds. Now, if you're 195, they'll get the weight on you. 10 pounds, you're going to get that naturally because you're going to still grow. But if you're 5'10", you meet the numbers. But if you're 5'8" and you run a 4 faster than a 4.6, you're still in the game. You're still in the game. Remember, running back is the one position that height isn't as important.
What speed is?
So if you find yourself that you're not hitting at least 5'10", but you got great speed and good girth, maybe it's not too late for you to become a running back. You're trying to play linebacker and you're 5'10" and you're 200 pounds. I mean, we're going to get to the linebacker stats. I would suggest switch to the offensive side of the ball, not give up linebacker, but learn how to play that running back position. That's Big Tone's advice. Wide receiver. What's a wide receiver look like?
What they look like?
Coach, they're 6 feet and 3/4 inches tall.
6'3".
Here's the thing, Coach. 4'5".
Woo!
4'5".
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Wide receiver, that's what you got to run. You got to run a 4'5".
6'3", 4'5".
You got to be 6 foot 3.25" and weigh right around 190 pounds.
D1 ain't playing.
That's what they need you. That's what they need you to be at. Now, if you're a little bit shorter or taller, that's fine. If you're running slower than a 4'5", though, then you got to be able to have numbers, even greater numbers. Typically, Division I wide receiver coming out of high school has at least 40 receptions and 500 yards.
40 receptions.
So if you're not if you don't have 40 receptions, 500 yards, and you don't run a 4'5", and you're not at least 6 feet 3.25 inches, or 190 pounds, then you need to reevaluate yourself. In the end, it's about putting up numbers. Now, if you put up numbers your senior year, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna go through all of these. Putting up numbers your senior year is almost too late now because early signing has been moved to June. It's no longer December, June. So in order to sign in June, if you don't have that offer by March, it's going to be tough. All right. So you want to perform earlier, the better. You can touch that field as a freshman on varsity and perform. Maybe that's where you should be. Sophomore, maybe that's what you should be. But definitely by your junior year, you want to do it. Tight end. What does a tight end look like at the collegiate level? Well, first of all, that tight end is 6'4.5". That tight end runs.
Did you say 6'4"?
6'4.5", Coach. Give me that half.
Ooh,
6'4.5". I'm talking about D1 now.
I know what you're talking about.
So now, just because you played tight end at 6 foot. Coach, I've seen a couple of them.
I know, a couple.
I've seen a couple of them. I played against a couple of them.
I know.
I've coached a couple of
them. Right.
Yeah, so it's a tight end.
A lot of them.
6'4.5", 4'8", 245 pounds. That's what they want a Division I tight end to look like.
6'4.5", 200 what?
45 pounds, Coach.
245.
So fam, here's the secret. What if you're 6'4" and you weigh 220 pounds? Oh yeah, you can be a Division I because you got the height. They can get that weight on you. But if you're 245 pounds, you made the weight, and you're 6 foot.
They can't put the height on.
Nah, I can't put that height on.
They can't put you on the. Can they put you on the stack shoes with the little fish in it?
That's what Moody wear. What Moody got them. So 4'8", 40 is what we're looking at. O-line.
Oh, them some big boys.
O-line.
Big boys. Big
let me tell you, minimum
Minimum.
Okay, that they're looking for typically.
Minimum.
It's 6'4.5".
Woohoo!
So they want a tight end and an O lineman, same height, 6'4.5".
6'4.5".
40 time is not as important for an O lineman,
You ain't running that far.
but the average one runs a 5'4".
5'4".
5'4" with good feet.
But what is his weight, Coach?
Oh, coach.
Come on, I know he got to be big. He got to be
300,
carrying some weight.
309 pounds.
309 pounds.
Division one.
Division one. We're talking Division
So
one.
we're talking
Guys, we're talking Division one.
We're talking about 309, 6'4.5", 5'4", 40, strong as an ox, good feet.
Woo.
Now let me be honest with you, O lineman. I love y'all. Y'all into my D line. Y'all first running 1-on-1 for me. But here's the deal. I've seen a lot of good O linemen that were 6 foot, 220 pounds. While you are a great high school O lineman and a very good player, and I'd love for you to come play for me. Realistically, like I told you at the beginning, you're not competing against the DMV for this college opportunities, athletic scholarship opportunity. You're competing against everybody across the country. And let me tell you, across the country, colleges can find that 6'4.5", 309 pound, 540 O lineman.
Oh, yeah.
So if this ain't you, let's get realistic quickly of where we really belong. We're going to get there in a minute. D-line.
D-line.
6'3".
6'3".
279 pounds.
279.
4.940.
A little faster than O-line.
A little faster, but that's what they want their D-line to look like.
You got to be a little quicker.
Now, is speed as important? No, but it's important.
It's important.
But you got to be able to have the size and the girth. Because look how big the O-line is. Okay? So the minimum they want a D lineman is 279 pounds. They prefer them 300. A lot of your power fours, if you're not 300, they can't even consider you. They want to see you minimum 279, 6'3", running a 4.940. Again, take a look at yourself and see how you measure up. Backers. You know, Coach, the day of those backers being 5'10", 240, they're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
They're not showing stock.
College, they want long backers now. Backers, they want you to be 6'1 3/4. That's almost 6'2".
6'1".
Basically, almost 6'2".
Wow.
They want you running a 4.740, not a 4.9.
Ain't no slow backers.
4.7.
You got to keep up with the running backs.
4.7. And weight, they want you in the 225, 230 range. That's what they want you at. 225, 230, 6'1 3/4, basically 6'2", running a 4.740. That's what a D1 linebacker looks like. And this is stats. This is fact. Cornerback. It used to be back in time where, you know, corners didn't matter in height. Now they do.
They gotta measure up.
Corners, they want them at 6 feet.
You gotta measure up.
6 feet.
And that's short.
They want them 6 feet. Yeah. And coach, guess what they got to run?
What they got to run?
4.5.
4. Woo.
They got to run a 4. They got to be able to run with the receivers.
They got to be able to run with them.
So they got to be 4.5.
They need to put a vertical on there because they probably got to jump high.
No, heck yeah. but their weight, coach, they want them 185.
185.
So 185 in weight, 6 foot, 4.540. If you knock those stats down, then you know you got the measurements of a Division I corner. Last position, coach, I'm gonna do that corner / linebacker, which we call safety.
Yes.
Safeties, 6 foot and 1/4 inch. So just a smidgen above 6 foot, but they want you running a 4.640.
4.6.
4.640.
Right, that's right between the cornerback and the linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Right between them.
And they want you at 198 pounds. They want you small enough to run, big enough to hit. Small enough to run, big enough to hit.
You got to come play in the box.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I've been telling y'all, fam, that if you don't meet these statistics, it doesn't mean you can't play college football.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just telling you what the Division I guys are looking for.
That was D1.
Now, you know, that's Power 5. Now, There's a small variation in Power Four now. Excuse me. There's a small variation for the Group of Five. The Group of Five, they may take you a smidgen slower, a smidgen lighter, a smidgen shorter. But in all honesty, they're looking for the same people that the Power Four is looking for.
Right.
Your HBC schools are looking for the same kids. You know, they're not setting their expectations lower than Ohio State. They're not setting their expectations lower than a Towson University. You know, they have the same expectations, whether it's Morgan, Dell State, shout out to the new coach at Dell State, you know, Deshaun, or Norfolk, you know, shout out to Mike Vick at Norfolk, or Howard, you know, high academic HBCU school, fellas. Nothing wrong with HBCUs. But the days of them looking for something substantially smaller and slower than the Power Fours, they're not looking for that. They're looking for the same levels. Okay. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Just because you don't meet those criteria, it ain't the end all, the be all. First of all, you got to know how to market yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to start marketing early. Okay.
Yes.
So you want to get on the list, like we talked
Yes.
about. You want to go out to showcases that report your results to the colleges, showcases and combines and camps that correspond with the colleges, showcases, camps, combines that will also give you the ability to scratch your results if they're not up to your satisfaction. You want to also go to ones that can make a determination on what level and give you counsel on what level your performance and your size is right now, based on their years of experience and their interactions with coaches. All right, trust the process. Here's the other thing too. Many times, right now in the portal, there's Division III guys that went Division III. They performed. They became All-American. They hit the numbers, and now they're jumping up to scholarship football through the portal. Yeah, coach, and getting NIL deals.
Oh,
And getting NIL deals. There's many Division II guys that have moved up.
Oh yeah,
to Power Four.
wow.
Coach, there's many FCS guys. FCS.
So it's not where you start.
Oh no, look at Scatterbo. Yeah, you can move up.
You move up.
You know.
So it's where you finish. It's not where you start.
So you just want look.
There.
The bottom line is going somewhere where you can touch the field.
Get on the field. So
Touch
you want to get on the. That's the key.
Coach, that's the field key at any level, whether it's youth
get
football,
on the field.
Whether it's high school, whether it's college.
You want
get
to
it on the field.
So you want to level up appropriately.
Yeah, you definitely want to level up appropriately. You know, so that's what you need to do: level up. You know, we got 5 up for you to level up.
That's right.
All right, that's why we're giving you 5 up so you can level up. So there's nothing wrong with that, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm not condoning, you know, school hopping, or you know, sometimes things aren't going to go your way. Players, you still got to tough it out.
Right.
You can't roll out, you know, at the first adversity that you come up against. You know, adversity is going to make you a better person, a better player, especially when you roll through it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you roll through it. So adversity doesn't necessarily mean running, but sometimes you got to make the choice that's best for you.
Right.
This is a business.
Right.
It's a business. Once you leave high school, whether it's NAIA, whether it's JUCO, whether it's Division III, whether it's Division II, whether it's Division I, it's a business. And the name of the business is football.
That's right.
So football is a business. So level up.
Level up, baby.
Here's the other thing. And you know, and I say this to my guys all the time, coach. Listen, when a coach gives you his IG or his Twitter, his social media handle, it isn't for you to just say thank you, coach, and put it in your phone. Players. Let me tell you.
Come on, players.
Let me tell you, take this word of advice. If you get in contact with a coach and you're able to have a way to contact that coach.
Contact them.
Because it's all about dialogue. I saw players. Check this out. I saw a player right
What's that?
had a bunch of offers, coach.
What?
He was getting offers.
Oh wow.
And school would come and say, "We'd like to offer you." He's like, "Thank you. I'm so happy. Thank God."
He was collecting them, huh?
Collect the offer. He got that offer, put in his back,
Put it in his pocket.
5 months later, he starts
Wow.
reaching out to schools because he wants to do an OV, which we call official visit. He calls up the school, "Can I do an OV?" No, we can't do it. We're filled.
What?
You can't expect
Coaches-
for a coach to give you an offer or give you a means or a way to contact them and you not follow through.
5 months
Let
later.
me tell you, in this game right now, you're able to get in contact with a coach. You should be calling that coach every time. Coach. Call him. Just see how his family doing. How is he doing? Build a relationship.
Call him
It's
up.
about relationships because you're competing against everybody across the country for that maybe 1 or 2 or 3 spots. Because
Call him up.
look, first of all, their college boards, their recruiting boards, they don't have 20 positions open.
Yeah.
They got 20 names on that board for 2 or 3 positions. And you got to figure out how do you get ahead of them and get your name on the board. That's what you got to do.
Okay.
And so that's where you are, figuring out how do you get ahead of everyone else. You get ahead by the coach building a relationship with you, by not collecting his X account or his IG or his offer. Communicate, fellas. Communicate with the coach.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Hey, fellas, before going any further, I need to do an old man translation for y'all. I know most of y'all don't know, but when Coach Tony was doing like this, that was a phone back when he was young. That was a phone. That's how they held their phone. I know y'all didn't know that. So that's an old man translation. That's a phone. That's a demonstration of holding a phone and talking on the phone. They used to talk on the phone like that, but we don't talk on the phone like that anymore, guys. We're more like this. We're more like this. So. But I just want to get
anyway, call him up. Call him up. No, but listen, whether you're tweeting, whether you're texting, whether you're IMing, whatever you're doing, you need to communicate with those coaches.
Keep in contact, baby. Keep in contact with them.
Because that's important.
Yes, sir.
It's important to have contact with them. It's important to level up. It's important to understand what an offer means. Now,
build dialogue.
How do you get in contact with a coach? Look, I'm gonna give you a secret, high school.
Secret.
Here's a secret.
You drop it down.
Contact that coach. Whether if you got his IG, okay, or if you got his name, his email, if you got his phone number, just say, "Coach, it was a pleasure to meet you. This is so and so from such and such school. Do you know of any camps or combines that's being offered by your school that I can participate in?" Now, what you've done is you've opened yourself up to engagement. 99% of all coaches are going to respond to you and say, "Yes, we have a junior day, or we have a prospect camp, or we have a 7-on-7 camp." And then you're going to say, "Thank you, coach. I appreciate that. I plan on being there." And then let the coach know, "Hey, coach, I looked up your camp dates, and this is the camp I'm going to be at." Communicate with that coach. If you want to, anytime you send a message to a coach asking them, do they have anything available for you to help you be a better player? I'm telling you, 99% of all coaches are going to respond to that. Okay. And that's the start of the dialogue. If you don't have any other means, okay, you're calling out of the blue. You just somehow you've gotten their contact information. Start with that. Okay. That lead question brings about a response 99% of the time. So that's important.
Thanks for that tip, coach.
To build dialogue. Now, let me tell you the other thing, especially high schoolers. Just going to a prospect camp isn't good enough. Okay. And just being part of your 7-on-7 team isn't good enough. What you really need is you need a combination. Okay. If you're a high school student, you need a combination of showing up to that campus part of a 7-on-7 team
Mm-hmm.
and part of a prospect camp. And let me tell you the two different.
Uh-oh.
Part of that 7-on-7 team, just about every college has a 7-on-7 high school camp
Yep.
where you can register as a high school player a team and be part of that team. The benefit of that is you have chemistry with your team. You have familiarity with your team. So now it's going to show how you compete and lead as a team.
I'm gonna show my teammates.
It's about
Okay.
teamwork.
I'm being a
It's
teammate.
about being a
Yep.
teammate. Okay.
Okay.
It's about running your routes even though the quarterback's rolling out the other way. It's
Okay.
about helping your team. It's about motivating your team. It's
Okay.
about winning as a team and losing as a team.
Okay.
And college coaches, they pay attention to how you motivate, how you lead, how you
Camaraderie.
participate.
I work with the team.
Okay. How you respond to ups and downs. That's why a lot of these college campuses, the 7-on-7 tournament, you're playing at least a minimum of 3, upward to even. I've been in where we played 6 or 7 games, depending on how far you go.
Right.
But the reason it's a variety of games is because they want to get a chance to see you. They like to walk around and pay attention. Okay, that's what 7-on-7 camps are all about. Now let's talk about prospect camps. They're different.
Oh,
Prospects are about the individual.
okay.
Coaches like prospect camps because guess what? It's their chance to coach you.
Oh, wow.
It's their chance to see how you respond to coaching.
Okay.
It's their chance to see how you listen. It's about you. Okay. In a prospect camp, you're competing against you against everybody else like you. In a 7-on-7 tournament, you're competing as a team against teams. So it's important to have a combination of prospect camps and 7-on-7 camps in this day and age. The
Wow.
old thing of just showing up for 7-on-7 camps and thinking that's enough. Well, the coaches never got a chance to coach you. They never got a chance to know you. They never got a chance to learn your name from you. They're just going around watching your team compete and hopefully seeing your performance. But in a prospect camp, they're getting a chance to know you when they help put you in a better stance. They help teach you how to approach. They start teaching you, how to move your feet, how to get out of your break. They are coaching you, and that helps them give confidence on the type of person you are. The other thing is at under recruited sports.com, they do a combination of 7-on-7 camps and prospect camps.
They don't vote?
Both, coach. It's a college tour, which is they'll hear about it soon, but it's a college tour.
A college tour.
Now, during this college tour, here's the benefit.
What's the benefit?
Here's the benefit.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a prospect camp with your mommy or daddy. They bring you to a prospect camp. They drop you off. You go into a separate entrance. They do your height, weight. They do everything else. Your mommy and daddy's up in the stands. They're up in the stands in the nosebleed section with binoculars, trying to figure out what's going on.
Trying to find you.
Now, imagine rolling to that prospect camp with 40, 50, 100 other guys together, even as a team, as a unit,
Woo.
with your coaches having the ability to sell you on the field to the coaches who are coaching you.
Oh,
That's a big difference right there.
hold on. You're talking about the coaches are talking to the college coaches
Yeah,
about me.
about them players.
Wow.
Because, you just rolled
But
in.
mom and dad can't do that.
Oh, no, because it's just you.
Right.
It's just you. It isn't the
You
same
just
level of
every other
respect.
guy.
It isn't the same level of respect
You just every other guy. You didn't come in with
with 40, 50, 100 other players,
right.
all,
Right.
all getting off the same bus.
Gotcha.
Trust me, I've been there, fam. I know the difference of how colleges react to, that program that rolled up with 40, 50, 100 players at one time off of one bus versus you coming by yourself in mommy and daddy's car. Now, if you're a 5-star, it don't matter. 5-star, come as you are.
You roll up.
You just roll up.
They know you.
But if you aren't that 5-star, how do you get the advantage? How do you get someone to advocate for you while you're performing? Because certainly it can't be mom or daddy because they ain't going to be down there. They ain't going to be around. But you roll up there for a prospect camp, a college tour with under recruited, that happens. And I can tell you, before you even got there, they've already notified the coaches
That you come.
that you're coming with the list of who you are with your dossier, and your highlights. So they already know because those things are done for you.
Yes.
So that's just one example.
And mommy and daddy can follow the bus.
Right. That's just one example of why you want to roll. There's always strength in numbers. There's strength in numbers. That doesn't change, no matter what. Whether it's war, whether it's competition, whether it's getting recruited, there's strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers.
So that's how you want to roll out, for your college tour. Now I'm going to come back. Coach Moody's going to come back throughout this process. We're going to have tips for you guys on what to say, what to do, where to go, and how to get recruited
and how to act.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and how to act. Yeah, we already went over for that. Yeah, how to act, how to dress. Yeah. Remember, when you show up to a college, whether it's a prospect camp, whether it's a 7-on-7 camp, whether it's an official visit or an unofficial visit, it's an interview.
Yes.
You're interviewing. Come dressed appropriate.
Yes.
Dress appropriate. Don't come on, come ready to engage, ready to have dialogue, ready to communicate, ready to sell yourself. Sell yourself.
Yes.
That's what you need to do. Remember, we told you social media, you have to be able to be found on social media.
Got to be
based on who you are.
Come on, man.
Okay. They got to be able to find you on social media. Because it's important.
That IG name, man.
Yeah, or go get another one, but get one that you can follow.
Yes.
All right. So, fam, for now, I'm done giving you guys some of the pointers. But we got a whole lot more because it's our job as coaches to try to get you ready for the next level.
And that's why we built on the recruiter.
Right. But we can't do it alone.
No.
You got to be part of it. Whether you're in youth, getting ready to high school, you got a job. You got to engage. And you know what I like, Coach? I got so many young guys that text me, that email me, that reach out to me.
Yeah,
they're already getting part in understanding the dialogue,
what's going on,
to communicate,
what needs to be done,
advocating for themselves.
Yes,
and you youngins that are doing it, keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's going to hold great for you as you go through onto your college career from the high school.
Yes,
So what you're doing now in the youth, you don't have to do it again, but you should be better at it. Better at it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So fam, it's been fun.
Hold on. Before you sign off, man, let's recap a couple of things you did. Because you dropped some dimes.
Oh, coach.
You dropped some information, shared a couple of secrets, pointed out some things that I want to go back over. So what's happening on President's Day? What we got going on?
Coach, President's Day, we have a showcase for both the youth. And when I say youth, Coach, that's from 7U to 14.
7U
to 14.
14U.
For the youth, we have a showcase at Carroll Indoor Sports Arena. Okay. On the field at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Registration a little bit earlier.
For registration.
$75 pre-registration. $100 at the door. What are they getting for it, Coach? Well, they're getting combine testing. So they get used to it.
Yes.
They're getting skills and drills from coaches so they can get better.
Yes.
Okay. They're getting one-on-one competition.
One-on-one.
Officiated by officials to keep it honest and help them get their competitive juices going.
Okay.
Then they're going to break into a team effort and compete as a team.
All right.
Okay. And get to compete as a team. And there's going to be awards given at the end. I forgot about that, Coach. Awards.
Oh, shoot.
And there's going to be write-ups.
Now,
the important thing about those write-ups is they get you on the list. Right. When the recruiting service does a write-up for you, you start getting noticed. You start getting on that list.
Okay.
And it's important. It's important to get a recruiting service like Under Recruited Sports, or to start writing up for you.
Okay.
So you go there and start getting written up by either one or the other. Getting on that list early because colleges follow that.
Yes, they do.
The colleges follow that. Then we have the afternoon.
Okay.
The afternoon.
What's happening in the afternoon?
We got the high schoolers. High schoolers.
Okay.
Okay. And the high schoolers, Coach, they're going starting at noon.
Excellent.
All right. So what's happening with them? They're getting combine testing.
Combine testing.
Coach, we're using electronic timers.
Electronic
in the 40s.
timers.
Electronic timers.
Okay.
So now they know what they really run in the 40. No second guessing anymore. No, I think you got a bona fide time, electronic time.
Okay.
And then we're going to go through the rest of the combine testing.
All right.
Okay. We're going to document it.
We're gonna
Okay.
document it.
We're going to film it, Coach.
We're gonna film.
We're going to film it too. So
Okay.
we're filming it. Then from there, Coach, they're going to get instructions.
Okay.
Instructions gets them better.
All right.
Helps them to be better.
All right.
Then from them instructions, Coach, then we get down to the nitty gritty.
Uh-oh.
We start playing one-on-ones
With officials.
with officials.
Okay.
To keep it honest.
Yes,
Both
sir.
O-line, D-line, and skills.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
So everybody getting a part of this.
That's right.
And it's being filmed again.
All that's been filmed.
Being filmed.
Okay.
Coach, we're building them a dossier.
Yes,
We're
sir.
building them a combine stat sheet.
Combine
And
testing.
we're helping them build a highlight in the off season.
In the off season.
All right. And then from there, Coach, they're
Uh-huh.
going to be allocated to a team.
Okay.
Okay. And they're going to compete in 5-up.
Five
5-up, right, as a team, officiated by officials,
officials.
high school officials,
Okay.
officiated. I say high school, but some of them are college officials too.
Okay.
High school and college officials officiated, Coach,
Okay.
and evaluated to
Uh-oh.
participate in the high school 5-up All-Star game.
So this is like
For
a
both-
tryout.
Oh, yeah.
For the All-Star game.
Look, everything you do is a tryout.
Everything.
Every-
Okay.
look.
So this is the high school.
Everything you do in
Wow.
life is a tryout. That's what you got to understand.
Okay.
The way
So-
you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, who your friends are, what you put on social media,
Okay.
who you associate with. It's a tryout.
Okay.
Everything's a tryout.
So if you want to be in the All-Star game for the 5-up All-Star game, you might want to be at the showcase so you can try out for it.
Oh yeah, because listen, here's the thing. There's an upperclassman, rising 9th and rising 10th.
Oh, you didn't
Game.
tell me that.
There's an lower classman,
That's a
rising
lower
9th,
classman.
rising 10th, and then there's an upperclassman, rising 11th, rising 12th.
Hold on. So let me. I'm a little confused here because I remember you said the youth one was up to 14U.
7U to 14U, but there's not an all-star game there.
Right. But then you said the All-Star game is rising 9th graders.
Rising 9th, rising 10th. So if you're a 14U
Uh-huh.
and you're a rising 9th grader and you think you can compete, then come show up.
You want to show up at the high school.
No, they can show up at the 14U,
How they
You
gonna
know?
play in the They can't play in the game.
but look, if they're a high school already, rising 9th grade, and they want to compete in the game, then they need to show up for the high school one
Gotcha.
because it's rising 9th, rising 10th.
Right.
And they're going into high school anyway. So like for us, coach,
Right.
and most coaches right now, if we're having a conversation with you, we don't consider you a youth player anymore.
No, you're a high
To
school
us,
player,
you're a high
but
school
rising
football
ninth grader, so
Because you're a rising 9th, we're gonna treat you like a high school
Good
player.
player.
We're gonna coach you like a high school player. We're gonna expect you to be a high school player, and your growth is going to be astronomical.
Okay.
All right.
So back to the
back to the so there's
the 5-up.
So 5-up All-Star. There's an undergraduate game,
Uh-huh.
underclassmen game, excuse me, which is rising 9th, rising 10th. And there's an
Okay.
upperclassmen game, rising 11th, rising 12th, and that's March 2nd at Wheaton Sports Pavilion.
Gotcha.
March 2nd at Wheaton Sports Pavilion.
is the 5-up All-Star game.
Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
coach, the week before that, they'll have practice. Okay.
Okay.
They'll have practice, and then they're going to get to it and play. Now, here's the benefit of it. It creates a highlight. One,
Yes.
you can put on your dossier that you've been selected, all right, to the high school 5-up All-Star game.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a point that you put on that.
Oh yeah, coach, because it's going to be the under-recruited 5-up high school 5-up All-Star game powered by Mason Dixon.
Gotcha.
So they'll be able to be that they're a high school All-Star, that they
Okay.
played in the game. Now the highlight, coach, they're going to get a highlight from it too.
They're gonna get a highlight
Highlight
when
from
they
it.
add to their dossier.
Yeah, and look,
Okay.
anytime you can compete, coaches want to see you compete.
Right.
Okay. Anytime you can compete, coaches want to see you compete. So, coach, that's what we got going on, man.
Okay. Okay. All right, man. I appreciate you wrapping that up for me.
That's what we got going
All
on.
right. All right. Fam, you got it. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, baby. It's going down. It's going down all around town. All right. So Make sure you sign up, guys. Make sure you go to Mason Dixon Sports for the young guys, under recruited sports for the upper guys, the high schoolers.
Fam, we're gonna keep on dropping knowledge for you to be successful.
Yes,
But
sir.
this is Big Tone saying peace.
Coach Moody, peace out, baby.